check. Yeah. What's good, y'all? There was a little, every time I go live, I forget to change the orientation and it messes up everything. But we back. Appreciate y'all.
He turned it around for my good.
God gonna turn it around though. Hope y'all day is going great. I'd love to hear any updates.
He turned it around for my good. He turned it just like he said. He turned it around for my good. He turned it just like he said.
Welcome, y'all. This is Tastemaker Tuesday. I'm your host, Bryce G, for the Lord, for the people. Share this with 2 or 3 people. Go ahead and tell us one thing that you're grateful for, and let's get this back going, y'all. Appreciate y'all being here.
Turn it around. Jesus did.
My dog Doug about to be on a podcast. Congratulations. Look forward to hearing more about it. Check. Y'all can hear me, right? Let me know how it sounds. Check. Y'all. I gotta run this one.
Hey, the enemy a mark, he don't want no smoke. Guarantee he testing me and mine and getting stumped on. Matter of fact, slide here, he getting jumped on. Scratch that, pull that Bible out, he getting bust on. If you tripping for the Lord, you better stand up. Give him all the glory, all the praise, put your hands up. The fruits of the Spirit is the only thing I ran up. Left my old life, it was time for me to stand up. Wait, Bryce, who they?
Shout out to the moderator, my wife, Imani. Show some love to the moderator. Tell her you're amazing, you're beautiful if you want.
That I heard it's lost souls on that side, I'm finna kick though. If you ain't trying to hear the word of God, then what you here for? Really big stepping for the Lord, I can't tiptoe. Daily bread muncher getting chunky off this big dough. The devil is a op and he the only one I beef with. Trying to catch me lacking, but I'm always up on defense. Stepping with the Trinity and they the ones I leave with. No matter when or where, that's exactly who I be with. Bible on my right side, yeah, I came with that. Christ gang, best believe I'm banging.
So I'm grateful for life and I'm grateful to be here.
Big script, same that the devil, we spraying that. Hey, the enemy a mark, he don't want no smoke. Guarantee he testing me and mine and getting stumped on. Matter of fact, slide here, he getting jumped on. Scratch that, pull that Bible out, he getting bust on. If you tripping for the Lord, you better stand up. Give him all the glory, all the praise, put your hands up. The fruits of the Spirit is the only thing I ran up. Left my old life, it was time for me to stand up. Hey, John 10:10, let us know for real. The enemy just wanna come steal.
Grateful for God's grace and mercy.
Let's keep it real, my
on
bad.
us all. Yo, Justin, you gonna be in the O Friday, bro? We got a link, bro.
66 books, stay in the clip, ain't gotta load it up. Really living off the word of God. Stomach bloated up, drunk in the spirit. This ain't liquor that I'm pulling up. I'm only here to serve God. Me and him locked in. If they ain't trying to slide to the church, we on they blocked in. Led by the spirit, every day gotta be clocked in. The Bible is my weapon, but they thought about a Glock in. I move with love, I don't walk around with hatred. He the most high, there ain't nothing about him basic. I'm filled with his love, it's only right that I embrace it. My riches is in heaven, I ain't tripping off blue faces.
Glory to the Lord, glory to the Lord, glory to the Lord, glory to the Lord, glory to glory to God. Can you hear me say? Glory to the Lord, glory to the Lord, glory to the Lord, glory to the Lord, glory to glory to God. Can you hear me say? Glory to the Lord, glory to the Lord, glory to glory to glory to God. I wanna hear you. Can you say no? Glory to the Lord, glory to glory.
What's good, y'all? Welcome to Tastemaker Tuesdays. Let's run it to 10. Doug said, grateful for family and a new job that gives me emotional space. I love it. I love it. And you can serve him to the max.
Glory to the Lord, 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 glory to glory to God. Can you say glory to the Lord, glory to the Lord, glory to the Lord, glory to the Lord, glory to glory to God. Can you say?
Practicing for Friday, low key. We're gonna be in the O. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. See it all on me. Peace on my mind. Levels on levels, I leveled again. The rebel will rebel, the rebel in him. The energy special, I'm settled within. I'll do it.
What's up, Reed? What's good?
Foot on the pedal, no metal with them. I'm pot to the kettle, but no hypocrite. But over my race, the race that I'm in. I finished for Lynn, but sinning for Clint. Yeah, I'm elevated. Fire detonated, past the popular. Join my congregation. No, I'm not intimidated. Yeah, all of your joy is medicated. It's that innovation, the plan in the making. United and stated, we taking the nation. Hey, God is in us, on us, for us, by his soul as well. Yeah, shut them out the lions, or I'm lying in the hell. Yeah, still get the better me. Look to the hill, my help looking heavily, heavily, heavily. Light on me, heavenly melody. Walk to the earth like a heavenly boy.
As y'all know, we start at 8:15, so in 5 more minutes, we turn it up. Let's go.
Let's go.
This joint gonna go crazy live. I can't wait.
I can't look like that. No. Can't look like that. Lord, don't love like that. Lord, don't love like
Walker Man, what's good?
I can't look like that. Can't look like that. Lord, don't love like that. I can't love like that. Talking behind your back. Told me to love on you.
Gotta teach the children at school though. That's real. That's real. Hey, you enjoying Brimani's Kitchen? It's like a podcast, but with the recipe included. Facts.
Ran into the anger changing. I ain't worried about strangers.
Tapping on
I'm
hearts
trying to help
beat.
you in danger, stranger. A wise man gon' say sorry a lot. A lot of time I don't do it on the spot. God, I need what you got. Cause love don't love like that. I can't love like that. Can't love. I can't love like that. Like that. Can't love like that. Love don't love like that. Can't love like that. I 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 don't love like
slander. Can't fake my manners. How can I love you if I can't shake your hand first? Hey, let's get honest. Lord, I let your hand work. This world way too toxic. Please come heal this cancer. I know you all know that we want it, but how we all gon' go if we don't confront it? Just let it go, take the high road. Don't play dummy, no, I can't quote the Bible. I can find it. Dogs when she tell me to sing her favorite song. She can't have filet mignon, she rather eat at home. Shed your blood, shine your rays, no mysterio. Couldn't leave your own.
Let's go.
Cause love don't love like that.
I can't live like that.
Can't love
I can't live like that.
like that.
Can't live like that.
Love don't love like that.
I would, but these are the chips for the show Friday for the volunteers, so I can't give you any. Sorry.
Love don't love like that.
I can't live like that. I can't live like that. Can't live like that.
Love don't love like that.
I can't live like that.
Love don't love like that.
I can't live like that. Can't live like that. Yeah. I can't live like that. Yeah. Can't live like that.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So we about to get things started, man. I appreciate everybody tapping in. It's Bryce G for the Lord for the people. And once again, we're back for Tastemaker Tuesday. I'm keeping it simple this week, you know, just here to vibe, connect with y'all. It's been a minute, like a week or two, I think, but we straight. So we keeping it as regular routine is really critiquing songs, taking submissions, giving the Patreons a bit of priority, and giving all the first-time visitors something to rock with, too. So we are critiquing songs based off the first 15 seconds. Does it get our attention? Does it have the delivery that's needed to keep our attention? Does it have the quality to really immerse us in that sound? Does it have the message that will really resonate? I feel like my audio. Oh, there we go. Does it have the message that can really resonate? Check. And does it have a uniqueness that sets you apart and allows you to stick out? So those are some things to consider. We are a community that helps each other build. So fill up the comment section with feedback. Make sure you're involved, you're engaged, you're encouraging. And that's going to make a big difference. So appreciate y'all. Let's get to it.
Hey.
All right, so it looks like Doug has a song ready, so we go ahead and get that going. It is Squash by my man Doug, and we're going to vibe out, all right? Y'all ready? Let's do it. Y'all heard it here first, Wit.
Bryce G, for the Lord, for the people. Let's go.
All right, like the sample.
Doug, baby. I be smashing all the beef with the squash. Eye for an eye, yeah, it's a wash. Caught you acting wild like the squash. Don't miss a thing, no, I'm on watch. I be smashing all the beef with the squash. Eye for an eye, yeah, it's a wash. Caught you acting wild like the squash. Don't miss a thing, no, I'm on watch. Met a couple ops who are sneaky. They try and lie, saying everything is peachy.
Talk to me, y'all.
Showing love to my face on the weekly. Then pass the hate behind my back, that's too cheeky. Smelled your fake a long time ago. You was reeking, trying to dap up like a bro. While looking at my girl, super freaky. You was creepy, super freaky. Had to kick them out with the boot. They was playing games in cahoots. Trying to take my heart, but that's my loot.
Come on.
You can spot a bad tree by its fruits. I be smashing all the beef with the squash. Eye for an eye, yeah, it's a wash. Caught you acting wild like the squash. Don't miss a thing, no, I'm on watch. I be smashing all the beef with the squash. Eye for an eye, yeah, it's a wash. Caught you acting wild like the squash. Don't miss a thing, no, I'm on watch. Found fake friends in the church who were wild. Found fake friends in the church, still a child. I guess that cheaters cheating, that's on foul. Hope y'all know I was chill, still staying mild. Still do it for the fam and the smiles. Glad we made it through, yeah. All them trials, careful how I step, yeah. I watch them tiles. I'm thankful for my crew now. I'm super proud.
Yes, sir. That was Squash by that man Doug himself. He's been upping the quality, really taking advice and going crazy with it. So let's talk about it real quick. Let's talk about it. All right, so I would say first 15 seconds of the song, it caught my attention. I did enjoy the sample, the beat selection. That was a big W for me. He says cheaters cheat. That's a foul, genuine. Let's see, he said cheaters cheat. Oh, hold up. Cheaters cheat, that's a foul. I like how the flow is matching the 808 and the kick pattern. I agree. So let me talk about it. First 15 seconds, sample's dope. I rock with the beat. And then I would say the delivery, I love the space and the cadence that you put on the song. That makes a big difference in helping us process what you're saying. Now, when it came to the delivery, I think it's in theme of your style. And you brought emphasis to some of the lines based on your tone. But I feel like you gave it enough space. You gave it enough space for us to process every line. I'm still curious of the squash analogy. I'm curious of the squash analogy. Like, I like the wordplay, beef with the squash, but I don't see the connection of what squash. I don't know squash enough to really understand like what it does in comparison to beef. So I think that's the clever analogy, but still some gaps in connecting the dots. I think it works for me because I'm literally in the kitchen right now. So definitely a theme of what I'm doing. Yeah, I agree. Some words I couldn't understand by how he was saying it, in my opinion. Sometimes I have that issue though. Okay. So yeah, really processing the message. Even though we know you're talking about the hurt from the church because you explained it to us, and then you said some lines directly, like, you know, things happening in the church. I still feel like the analogies was almost too deep, which is not a problem to everyone, especially if you explain it and really bring it visually. But sometimes it can be tough. But yeah, the message is real. It's relatable. The flow was dope. I would say the uniqueness is there with you're stretching yourself with your wordplay, so it doesn't hurt to try new things. And I feel like, yeah, like you're doing a good job with matching your production, getting the quality out. So I rock with that. All right. Hopefully that's helpful. Keep up the great work, man. Proud of you regardless. We're going to keep it moving. So this next song is Megan Tossey. It is called Wilted. So we're going to get right into it, all right? Appreciate y'all giving feedback as well.
Oh my God, let's hit the pad. Anyway, I'm wilted, need water. I'm thirsty, need water. Please give me your water. Yeah, sprinter, need water. I'm winded, need water. Please give me your water. Whoa, you're like a plant. I am thirsty, I will tend. You can have an intimate. This ain't how I'm supposed to live. Yeah, I need your water. I need your water. Well, I need your water. I need your water. I'm wilted. Wilted like a plant. I'm dying for water. I'm trying to get back to it. You say it shouldn't be so, but I'm hindering my soul. I don't wanna let this go. Why am I being like Pharaoh? Don't let it go. I've been afraid. What my God was like. Wanna give it all and don't withhold and take it all away. I really need his watering, but instead I have been wallowing in fear of the unknown. Yeah, I put on real throne. This ain't a game, no show. I'm done being afraid. Froze though, unclench my hands. It's hot hugging, I sit me still, but in motion, I draw from deep Picasso. I take a drink from God's well. He quenched my thirst, he's waiting for me. Why can't I drink it? He paid it for me. I'm thirsty, need water. I'm thirsty, need water. But give me your water. Yo, sprinter, need water. I'm winter, need water. But give me your water. Whoa, you're like a plant. I am thirsty, I will tend. In your head, but ultimate. This ain't how I'm supposed to live. Yeah, I need your water. I need your water. Well, I need your water. I need your water. I'm wilted.
That transition's crazy.
Water, need water. I'm thirsty, need water. Please give me your water. You're a sprinter, need water. I'm winter, need water. Please give me your water. You're like a plant, I'm thirsty, I will tend. In your head, but ultimate. This ain't how I'm supposed to live. Yeah, I need your water. I need your water. Well, I need your water. I need your water.
I will fade out right there. It's almost too long on the chopped and screwed version. But let's talk about it. So like people were saying in the comment section, you definitely found a dope beat to rock out with. I'm curious if you own the beat, if you have a producer that's behind that. So great selection on that. Great beat selection. First 15 seconds is fire because the beat's hitting. I would say the delivery with your style, sometimes things are conflicting in my heart because it's not, in my opinion, my favorite type of like tone. It's kind of like it's not mumble, but it's almost like a dragging of words where I can't really understand it 100%. And it doesn't have a bounciness to it, which I enjoy that. So for it to kind of like drag and like slur and stuff like that, personally, that's not my favorite, but that's your style, so I can't knock it. Now, with that being said, I didn't understand if you were saying water or wildin'. And for that reason, it kind of had me stuck. I think I caught on to it. You were saying water. And water definitely, I started catching on to analogies and stuff like that. Y'all being deep with these analogies and metaphors and stuff like that. Always try to consider your audience and what they understand and go from there. So I feel like if you are talking about plants and water and stuff like that, somebody mentioned some dope visuals really help this like come to life. Like you're literally in a garden or somewhere, talking about what you're talking about. But yeah, the beat definitely like did its thing. Quality is on point. I love the transition that you said when you said I'm wilted. That made a big difference in keeping my attention. I love that transition. And then the chop and screw part was fire. Message is there. It's just like Jesus. You're giving plant analogies. You're giving gardening analogies. Like Jesus did that. So that's valid. That's valid. The only thing I would say is that some of the words at the beginning I couldn't understand. It might have been the dragging. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I want to be able to understand to a certain extent what's being said. Repetition's good because we start catching on over time. So that's what helps you. But yeah, this is unique. This is your personality. This is your flow. This is your style. Own up to it and keep putting out things that introduce people to this style. Make a name for it. Like, give some inspirations. Help people process what your style actually is by giving some comparisons, giving some titles to it. Like, you have to actually put your stuff in a box. And that sounds so weird for artists, for creatives, because we're always like, we don't want to be put in the box. We hate being limited. We want our creativity to be free. But marketing is putting your style in a box. You got to put it in a box, wrap it up in some nice wrapping paper, put a bow on it, and then present it to people and say it's yours. Put their name on it. That is marketing. You're taking all this creativity, all this excitement, and you're putting it in the box to be presented to people. So that's the way to look at marketing. If you can't put it in a box, if you can't describe it and package it, it's gonna be hard for people to obtain it, and they're not gonna feel like it's theirs. Here's an analogy. Since we talk about analogies, you could take, let's say, you could take just a bottle of water. Since we talk about water, you could take a bottle of water and put it in the middle of the street. It could be fresh, ice cold water. You think anybody's gonna pick it up and drink it, even if it was unopened? You might get a few people, but it's not gonna. You think anybody's gonna put some money there and pick it up and drink it? Probably not. Now, if you create a nice gift wrap with the bow on it, with just great packaging, and hand that same bottle of water to somebody, they're gonna feel special. They might be a bit confused because it's water, but if they need it, it's gonna be amazing. Now, if you go to a store and the bottle is put up in the store, you're gonna buy it. You're gonna trust that it is useful. So, depending on where you put it, how you package it, and how it's presented, is gonna be it's gonna determine how people receive it. So keep that in mind when it comes to y'all marketing and taking y'all songs. All right. I just want to spend some extra time on that, just so I feel like it would help a lot of people. So hopefully that understands. I can tell you're going for something different, Megan, but you're experimenting. Make sure you have at least 2 versions to open even more creativity. Word. All right. I think having a unique delivery is fine. Just keep moderation so we can actually understand what you're saying. It should be overdone. That's great. Great advice, y'all. All right. Next is Ashanique, the artist. Let's get to it. Already love the sample. Say the intro is a bit too long. We need some vocal runs or something. But let's get to it.
There's a lot of things I don't understand, but one thing I do understand is my lamb. When I was low, he took me by the hand, and since then, ain't been the same. I'm all about his plan. A lot of people, they don't understand, and do I blame them? Nah, I don't think I really can. I'm guessing they ain't never need a friend. A miracle, a lot of faith just to make it to the end. When I was in the dark, he swooped in and gave light, showed me the way so I could get right. He got me equipped for the fight against sin. I'm gonna win again and again. My Lord and Savior and my best friend. My father figure, go figure. I never knew my dad. Crazy how I never knew the man. And then I met the Son of Man, and he brought me in, introduced me to the best in the land. And then he said, it's all yours, it's all at your hands. You gave your very life into the Lord with no plan, just hoping that he would step in. He sent me, he told me that man, every piece of your world that's been broken. He said that you're a very special girl in his world, a token that could never be spent.
These lyrics, I'm feeling it. It's deep.
It's a lot of things I don't understand, but one thing I do understand is my lamb. When I was low, he took me by the hand, and since then, ain't been the same. I'm all about his plan. A lot of people, they don't understand, and do I blame them? Nah, I don't think I really can. I'm guessing they ain't never need a friend. A miracle, a lot of faith just to make it to the end. When I was in the dark, he swooped in and gave light, showed me the way so I could get right. He got me equipped for the fight against sin. I'm gonna win.
Talk to me, y'all.
And then again, my Lord and Savior and my best friend. My father figure, go figure. I never knew my dad. It's crazy how I never knew the man. And then I met the Son of Man, and he brought me in, introduced me to the best in the land. And then he said, it's all yours, it's all at your hands. You gave your very life into the Lord with no plan, just hoping that he would step in. He sent me, he told me that man, every piece of your world that's been broken. He said that you're a very special girl in his world, a token that could never be spent.
Ashanique, the artist, pouring her heart out in a very poetic way. Let's get to the critique. Appreciate you. So I love those vocals, by the way. The vocals that you bring there, not the tag, but the little subtle vocals would have made a difference in the first 15 seconds. Obviously, the intro is way too long. It's like 30 seconds. You need to make that intro shorter, or just add something there to keep our attention besides the beat. Because the beat is very simple, like somebody said. Kind of sounds dated, mixing needs some work. Where I feel like the beat was fairly simple, where it gave her enough room to do whatever. I would say get a vocalist behind this or something just to fill those gaps. Throughout the whole song, it got good dynamics, but I'm talking dynamics on the vocal layers. Where when you layer your vocals, this is nice technique, but make sure you hear the, oh, we got some mixing nerds in here. Come on. Duck the backing vocals. It should clean up the mix a lot. Also, each layer, change your delivery so it gives a bit more dynamic. Okay, dynamic. So first 15 seconds, I'll say too long. Delivery, I love the emotion behind the message. I definitely felt it. I definitely want to listen again just to hear what you had to say. So I'll say the delivery was there. It was heartfelt. It was raw. It was real. Like you allowed yourself to really pour things out. She needs dire mixing advice. I would say check out Internet Money, more YouTube research on mixing. Just keep trying. You could get some help. There's a lot of people here that can help you, so check in with them. Also, you can check out YouTube, do some more research. Internet Money is a great YouTube channel that gives mixing advice. But yeah, message was heartfelt. It was really real. Uniqueness, personality. I feel like this is true to you. Ashanique is very unique. I feel like you have something that is in the works. You got the raw material. So yeah, when it comes down to mixing, that's going to be your main thing. And I would say a little bit more melody to this song will make a difference. You don't have to be a phenomenal singer. It's just simply catching on to the key of the beat and really allowing your vocals to like fit well with that key, whatever it may be. All right. So hopefully that's helpful. I love all the feedback that people are giving. The flow used during the chorus was kind of choppy too, especially with the beat, as simple as that. You gotta keep it dynamic, switch up the flow here and there, and dance with the beat. So hopefully you're not taking this as like people just jumping you right now. Everybody really wants to help. So I agree, like, I think I like the cadence that you had. But she's saying dance with the beat. She really needs to feel like you're just playful with it almost. So experiment more with the flow, experiment more with the mixing. I like the simple beat selection. Keep it a little bit shorter and rinse and repeat. Keep trying. Another thing is just post it, market this, package it, present it to the people so they know what's up. All right. But yeah, appreciate you tapping in. Next is my dog Reed. He's in his house cleaning, vibing. We're gonna get to it. Appreciate you, Ashanique. Keep up the great work. All right. This is Reed Rizal Renewed. Let's go.
Check.
Okay, strings.
Check.
Mic check.
Yeah, it's on. I'm ready when you are. Let's go.
I'm feeling renewed. Holy Spirit for this room. I got some homework that's been long overdue, and I know I've been slacking. I'm thinking it through, but dividing my thoughts that are false and untrue. Every righting my wrongs, gotta keep it 100. Prepare for the best, I got nothing to lose. Ain't got time for the fighting, just loving the crew. I'm here.
You're good, Reed.
Look at the greatness. Crazy how people can hate it. Came with a job, I ain't lose my patience though. Trying to make it complicated, been in the deep, I can never be that shallow. Can't believe you're fighting demons, the boats are charm and remotes to marshmallow. Asking me what I believe in, talking about Jesus, then they go out the door. Round, round, the disciples go. Downtown, what you waiting for? Catch me in the basement with my dog Tim out the bottom flow. Running around with the same clique like Wayman, seen this before. Face down on the pavement, gotta take a sec to change my flow. Been restored. I got decisions to make a precision, don't wanna be stuck where I was before. Back when I was chillin' and willingly said it can go back to that, it'll hurt my core. We all gotta live it, I'm trying to bring limits to prove my soul, must spread my wings and soar. But hold up, don't get it mistaken. Nobody's stealing my joy, I might get on my Liam Neeson if it's taken. Just getting ready to deploy, in the chamber ready to be awakened. Wait, do I gotta slow it down, cause I really don't think you're hearing what I'm saying. Quit all the games cause I really ain't playing around.
Talk to me, y'all.
I get to it like this. Demons trying to say it's scary hours, but got nothing stopping all this holy power. Pick a side with the sheep, it goes, just don't be a chicken, are you sweet or sour? I'm just waiting for the Lord's coming, cause I see the building up another tower. I'm just trying to give him all the glory through me, you can go ahead and keep the flowers. We ain't hiding, I can never cower. See you ducking, you can hit the showers. I ain't trying to hear, I'm only human, you've been born again, so now let's go devour. And it's looking like the last hour. No time to go lay low, it's a big world, let's go take what's ours. Can't do too much, it ain't complex, so no. I ain't moved by your proposal, send the check. You've been trying to steal my flow for so long, you look like a wreck, oh. I guess I'll take it as respect, so you wanna know the secret, can't you see it? It's all fake, trading on grace is how I walk. Stay content, I can't complain, that's how I talk. Walk with God and win the race is how I fly. Rising grind, manage my time, no TikTok. I'm feeling renewed, Holy Spirit for this room. I got some homework that's been long overdue. I know I've been slacking, I'm thinking it through, but dividing my thoughts that are false and untrue. And righting my wrongs, gotta keep it 100. Prepare for the best, I got nothing to lose. Ain't got time for the fighting, just loving the crew. I'm hearing the English say, look at the greatness.
Who made this beat?
5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2.
Okay, I'm curious what the 2 is all about, but let's talk about it. So I understand, appreciate the context. The intro wasn't bad. The intro really wasn't bad. I feel like if you're doing it for a project, that's dope. Most definitely needs better mix. Okay, let's show. Enoch's beats definitely snap. It's kind of hard for me to tell where the hook is. Great advice. So yeah, first 15 isn't bad. I like the string sample. The beat is hard, so that definitely caught my attention and kept me interested. Delivery is dope. You have like a young flow where it's like you have an interesting tone and you lean into it, like your accent. It's not really like an accent, but it's definitely distinct. Yeah, vocals are kind of unique. Beat is hard, flow is hard. I agree. Quality could be better, obviously, but there's always room for growth for anyone. Let me put this over here. These are my notes. I would say the message, the hook, feeling renewed, stuff like that. It matched the like kind of atmosphere of this beat. It's very, very refreshing with the strings. People sleep on the fact that the beat, the melodies, the sounds should match the message just as much as your lyrics. I would say the cadence, the flow, the big thing is too many words. And this might be annoying to a lot of artists because they have a lot to say. I believe it's too many words. I think if you can cut the words and give us just a simple version of what you're trying to say, you need to let the beat breathe, give it some space, and then find little pockets to bring on like some crazy cadences, some crazy deliveries. But like keep it spacious, keep it repetitive so that people can catch on. This is a beat where you want people to like catch on and chant pretty much. You want them to chant it over and over. Like the hook at the end about feeling renewed, it makes a big difference. Oh snap, Reed, you in Orlando now? That's dope. Oh yeah, I think you're gonna be at the show. I saw you cop the ticket. Yeah, bro. Look forward to connecting with you, bro. There's always room for growth, and I'm excited to hear the progress as you get educated more on mixing and all that other stuff. But yeah, bro. I feel like the main thing is there's a lot of potential with this, a lot of potential with your sound, and if you keep it shorter, less words, you have yourself a song that hits really hard. Yeah. The thing is, it could be hype and have less words. It doesn't have to be laid back. You can still be hype. Less is more. Still trying to find ways to cut that fat. I feel it. I love it. All right, Walker Man, if you ready, let's get to it. Let's go. Appreciate y'all tapping in. This is Tastemaker Tuesdays. We're getting back in rhythm, and we have a lot more incentive, from playlists to shows to connections. I'm back to producing, making beats, not making meat, making beats, making connections. So I'm glad that y'all tapped in because I got some great things in mind for helping build this community. Let's go. So this Walker Man, oh, is he not here? I thought I saw him earlier, but it's all good. Let's see. Bald Head Brad, my man Bald Head Brad. I still ain't seen a bald head on my timeline, so that means you ain't been marketing enough. Cause Bald Head Brad is such a bold name. Let's see if All right. So I have a few submissions that I thought people were here. Looks like they're not here. If you made a submission, go ahead and let us know, and we're going to go from there. If not, we still lit. I'm going to play some vibes until that time comes. You feel me?
Like a rose to a thorn.
Oh, Ballhead Brad is here.
Here I stand.
Let's go.
And if the sun doesn't shine, that's God's plan. When I'm not perfect in your eyes, might not understand. Or take me as I am.
Looks like we just had a little delay on the names, but it's all good. We're going to have Ballhead Brad go. Or did he drop the name of the song? Ooh. Walker Man got the song. It's Stone Cold. Let's get to it. And then we got Ballhead Brad next.
JP.
Dead on side. It's your Walker Man. I used to be stone cold, like Steve Austin.
Ha, I love it.
I be hurting in the break, we can take that. Yeah. I used to be stone cold, like Steve Austin. So many homies that done traded for the profit. A lot of people done died in the mosh pit, but they still don't really hear like I'm just talking. Zenny Ball got on land in a coffin. They be looking for a savior, but a coffin. Pappy just pappy, we can make that. But if we hurting in the press, we can't take that. No, I can't be the one to push his tape back. If you just got a pinch, can't relate facts. I was at Sawgrass, eating Shake Shack. Can't go back to hot box, smoke Scooby Snacks. With Shaggy in the back, so paranoid. I was born to be a boss, don't wanna be a lawyer. Don't pay what it costs if you can't afford it. Big boss, Rick Ross, no rigor morty. You think you cool cause you walk around with a 40. God never traded on me, never so fake. I be fresh low key, like a low fate. No cap with a hat and a do-rag. I'm a gentleman, I don't even do sad. And the world's so lonely and it's so sad. All they care about is big rats and big bags. Big rats, big bags. I think you need to know. God put it.
Talk to me, y'all.
I'm a Christian, but I will never fool. I got a witness, I was really cold. I was like snow. I was there, yeah, I ice cube. I don't fear nobody you knew. I don't like Channel 7, so I'm spreading good. I used to be stone cold, like Steve Austin. So many homies that done traded for the profit. A lot of people done died in the mosh pit, but they still don't really hear like I'm just talking. Zenny Ball got on land in a coffin. They be looking for a savior, but a coffin. Pappy just pappy, we can make that. But if we hurting in the press, we can't take that. Gotta keep it 100 like an emoji. Gotta take away the pain, don't need Motrin. I was living so foul, don't need motion. It was me against the world like emotion. Like an iPhone camera, I be trying to focus. Got a bomb for the fire like a lotus. They be robbing with the fire so hopeless. I'm a poor and an artist, can't quote this. Santa Claus down the chimney, I got mopics. I don't like Halloween, hocus pocus. Bouncing off a trampoline, I be floating. Can't be vibing with a snake, I'm not a reptile. It be hard to get along like a stepchild. I see the demon down the road soon as I step by. Yeah, I'm filled with the spirit of this earth. I'm asking God, please take me with the I think you need to know. God put in peace in my soul. I'm a Christian, but I would never fool. I got a witness, I was really cold. I was like snow. I was there, yeah, I ice cube. I don't fear nobody you knew. I don't like Channel 7, so I'm spreading good news.
Man, oh man, Walker Man. Zanny Bar got him laying in the coffin. Ooh, I need a feature. Reed's trying to tap in. A lot of love on here. I agree. First 15 seconds when you dropped that Stone Cold, I was like, I bet it's up. Bring them emotions out. Come on. I love the tone. It ties into uniqueness. It has a, don't take this a weird way. It's not weird, but it's like, what's bruh name? I was like, yeah, baby. Fetty Wap. Fetty Wap, and also there's a guy in California that has that very like kind of like whiny tone. I don't know how to explain it, but it's not Fetty Wap, but it's that emotional like rap melody type, and it's needed. It's needed in the space. It's something that hasn't been used that well, and I love what you did with just the whole song. Like it got more and more playful, but was still serious at the same time. I brought the bridge in for sure. I think bring the hook at the end and that'll make a difference. I don't know if it's out yet, but I love the song. I love the message, the testimony, everything that you're doing. And I hear the improvement. That's what has me hyped. Quality is growing. The message is authentic. Like he's really sharing that testimony, giving bars that are real but also relatable, and that's super important. So I'm loving the progression that I'm hearing with Walker Man right now. I hope y'all agree, because from the first song he sent to now, like he's developing his sound, his style, everything. He dropped his first music video, I believe, and it was one of the songs he premiered on here. So I'm honored just to witness the growth and everything that you got going on. Somebody said tone remind me of Kevin Gates. Where. So I just say keep going, keep leaning into that sound, and keep dropping videos to these songs like you're doing. Like keep applying pressure with the visuals as well as the audio. So you got it, bro. Man, I look forward to connecting. I believe you're pulling up to the show as well, bro. I look forward to rocking with you. I'm trying to get like that in there or something, turn people up with that. You feel me? Yeah, I haven't heard a miss from Walker Man personally. Yeah, I was gonna bring the hook back. Where yeah, the hook definitely would make a difference. I love that Stone Cold analogy. This song is old. Okay, subtle flex. I feel you. But nah, it's good, bro. Keep up the great work. Look forward to hearing more from you. All right, Ballhead Brad. Let's get into it. Let's see what you got for us. Okay, tape start. Let's go.
Oh, snap.
Yeah. Alright. Hey.
Ooh.
I'm just trying to ease my mind. I'm just trying to ease my mind, yeah. Jesus, you're divine.
Make the beat.
And you got perfect timing. I was out of line. Getting faded all the time, yeah. Then you show me your light. Ooh, that's perfect timing. I need your peace and your mercy, your grace and some faith. I need your love every time I wake. All of you ready to wake up and bake. I am so thankful for your love and grace, cause I keep on stumbling every day. I know that you really gave us your son, but I kept on running. I had to get it right out of the mud, but you kept on giving the love of your son. I don't know how to receive all your love. Why you like that you treat me so good? Who am I that you treat me so good? Why you wanna love me? Oh, you so good, oh, you so good. I am so bad, I had to get in my mind. My mind. You had to take your time, it take time. Now I've been refined, purified by the vine. All
This beat crazy.
they can't take my faith. Just got all my way. I'm just trying to ease my mind. I'm just trying to ease my mind, yeah. Jesus, you're divine, and you got perfect timing. I was out of line. Getting faded all the time, yeah. Then you show me your light. Ooh, that's perfect timing.
That is ease my mind. All right, so first 15 seconds, the beat is very like plug and be like, so I love that style, hard beat. I love the tone and delivery of the hook. Quality was decent. Decent enough where it could get past. There's always room for growth with this one. Round reverb is fire for the hook. The verse reduced the time size so the fast flows doesn't. That's great advice, Doug. That was the main thing I was going to talk about. The message was fairly simple on the hook. The verse is where things kind of like plateaued for me. The verse, I feel like the verse could have been better and it could have been less. Another less is more situation. It was a lot of it was like, that's a little too much for me. Unless you did kind of a punch in overlap type vibe, like it's almost slow, but it's like it's slow and overlapping. Jesus, clear my mind. I want to give an example, but it's like I just hear somebody with just a lot of swag and like a lot of like, what's the word? Just a lot of effortless. I need an effortless flow in the verse. An effortless flow would be pretty crazy with the overlapping punch in type style. Like that would hit, especially because that's just the style with Plug and B. It's very effortless. So keep that in mind when you are creating a verse for something like this. Sound fuller. That's all your engineering critique. Okay, come on. I love all this critique, man. Take it and put it in your pocket. Run home with it. Because I still got a lot to learn with mixing. I just know that the mixing could be better, but it doesn't mean that I'm completely turned off by it. So, yeah. Carrie the Dreamer can go next. C-A-R-Y. But yeah, Baldhead Brad, I love the style. I would like to hear some more Plug and B from you. Yeah. Yeah. So I would like to hear some more Plug and B from you. I'd love to hear this style like develop. All right. Kafa, what's up, bro? I definitely ain't forgot about you. Even though I kind of didn't mention you recently. So I definitely got yours coming up next. But we got my dog, Kerry Joseph, in the building. He just made a submission. And I look forward to hearing from this brother coming from... Well, there's actually an event coming out your way. I ain't going to spoil it, but I think it's going to be up in Tallahassee where you're at. Tap in with my dog, Bryce. He probably already told you about it. Plug and B could definitely be a genre, for sure. I agree. It's Okay by Carrie the Dreamer, a.k.a. Carrie Joseph, who's on the chat. All right, let's get to it.
Okay. I know what time it is. Nothing ain't stopping us. Stand on them promises. Okay. I know what time it is. Nothing ain't stopping us. Dreamer. It's okay. God goes before me. All things are working. To God be the glory. It's okay. God goes before me. All things are working. To God be the glory. It's okay. God goes before me. All things are working.
Talk to me, y'all.
It's okay. God, I'm just standing on all of your promises. I'm not just waiting for nothing. I know it's up. I know I'm winning. It was written, ain't no runners up. This is all predestined. This ain't no beginner's luck. Lost as could be to the Lord. Found me. I was blind. Now I see. Glory to G-O-D. I can see.
Who made this beat?
And better, see what eyes haven't seen. I know God, he gon' keep me together. I'm a child of a king. Who the son sets free is free indeed. Satan mad, as can be, with all them chains. Mr. T, break every chain like Tasha Coplina. All things working together. God already told me I'm winning. It's no reason to worry about nothing. Don't get frustrated. You're on your way out. It's only gonna get better from here. God already told you you'll win. Take a sigh of relief. Good days are coming. It's okay. 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 God goes before me. All things are working. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. God goes before me. I know what time it is. Nothing ain't stopping us. Stand on the promises. I know what time it is. Nothing ain't stopping us.
Woo. Man, oh man. All right, so first 15, this is a great song. I just want to say overall, this is just an amazing song as a whole. It keeps my attention all the way through. The tone and delivery is just clean. It's joy. It gives life. It's life-giving. Quality's on point. Mixing's on point. Message is simple but encouraging. It's very similar to All Things when you introduced us to All Things. The uniqueness is there. We hear like things we can compare it to, but we also know that it's true to who you are. I feel like for you, Carrie, like it just comes down to marketing, like putting yourself in the proper positions to get your songs discovered. Like you're definitely in that gospel bag where you can get tied in with the Jonathan McReynolds, the what's the word? Some of the other artists. I would say the Bree Babineaus, like that gospel space. The gospel space will definitely rock with you. So it's just finding the right connections to get in there because your songs are good enough. The quality is there. I just think you need to keep presenting yourself online, presenting yourself to different people, and dropping more and more music. We need to see more consistency because All Things has been hidden for me. I'm just looking for more from you. Honestly, I'm just a happy customer that is waiting for the next drop of the project. And you don't even need a whole project to get yourself out there. Just drop these singles and drop visuals and keep developing your brand around this life-giving sound that you have. So yeah, this is a great song all around. I'll say song of the week in my opinion. But yeah, I look forward to hearing more from you, Carrie. Keep up the great work and let's tap in. The vibe of the song reminds me of Happy by Pharrell, very much family-friendly type of song that will be overplayed at all the family kickbacks. I love that. But that's the beauty of like good gospel, like contemporary gospel music. So you're in that category, you fit it well. I love the blend of hard 808s and good messaging and great melodies. So yeah, man, good stuff, Carrie. I rock with it. Kafa, you're next. Let's get your song queued up. I look forward to hearing what you got. And if anybody else made a submission, let me know because I think this will be the last one. Yeah, but Kafa, tap in. Let's get to it. I'm excited to rock out with y'all. And Carrie, man, thanks for blessing us with that. Thanks for popping up with the hits. Let's see. I see Ashanique made another submission. Just mind you, we take one submission per week, and we go from there. So I'll have that one ready for next week. Kafa, if I ain't hear from you, what's up, man? You got my moderator like looking for you, like she doing her thing, keeping y'all updated, keeping y'all posted. Y'all gotta respond, man. So Kafa, let me know if you still here. We're gonna get your song played, and we're gonna go from there. You good, bro. I forgive you. You said my fault. Yeah, give us a name. Let's get into it, man. This is going to be the last song for this week. Make sure y'all tune in. We are back again every Tuesday, and I'm actually going to have some incentives where people will be able to get their songs played at my shows and also get on the playlist. And then also, even if things go well, if the cards all like fall into place, you might be able to perform at the next show. That's some incentives I'm putting together. So I look forward to just getting that set up for y'all. But yeah, keep up the great work, man. It's so cool hearing people like just seeing people develop. And I want to see y'all win, man, because y'all want to see me win, and I appreciate y'all investing in me. If y'all haven't got it already, we got the Kingdom Dreamers devotional still available to purchase. I'm gonna start having like limited access to these devotionals because I can't be printing and sending these. I'm not a book publishing company, so it's gonna take a lot. So make sure y'all copy yourselves a book if y'all haven't already. And then also I'll be opening up artist consultation services very soon, so I can give y'all more in-depth advice and strategies on developing yourself as an artist, creating viral content, running up your streams, and also selling out shows, because that's what we're doing even with a small platform, you feel me? So just be ready, more things on the way. All right, let's go. Kafa Kid, last song of the week. Appreciate y'all support. This is Understand the Cross. Let's get it.
was giving me dreams. I was living in nightmare. Was running around, but I was running nowhere. But he still shined his light, he wouldn't go away. And it's still shining bright, I know it's here to stay. I'm a child of God, they can't take that from me. Got my eyes above, they can't take that from me. I'm a child of God. I'm a child of God. I read the Bible so that nothing can faze me. And I just pray that all that knowledge don't change me. I'm giving love until the day that God take me. Go back to the King, yeah. Go back to the King, yeah. And what he gave, I know I don't deserve it. But I'm so thankful that my God is perfect. Yeah, I'm so thankful for the Trinity. Resist the devil and he will flee. And they did not understand all that God has given. So they might never catch the message I put on this rhythm. And they might not understand why the Lord forgives them. And if they don't, I gotta tell them, yeah, 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 yeah. He was offering it all, I told the devil, I said no deal. Pray God, I'm off me, I've forgotten how that hope feel. Conversate with God, he told me, son, you gotta go deal. Reaping what I planted.
Talk to me, y'all.
In the whole field. So I'ma spend my life trying to understand the cross. I look back and think again, like, do I understand the cost? Gain the world without my God, then I consider it a loss. What's it worth to have some fame, and what's it worth to be the boss? It's not worth my peace. Gotta let it be. What did God decree? Let it humble me. Not easy to see. I just plant the seed. God.
Let's see. I hear the potential to this, to take this to the next level. The blending vocals with the beat better. Now you're down for auto-tune to say we could. If you're down for auto-tune, I say we could add that. Yeah, it seems like he uses auto-tune. He keeps it very like in the back. What is it? Kafa. Talk to me, y'all. Y'all have heard for multiple weeks. I feel like there's something, I think with the choice of melody, I think that's the part. Like you have the voice. I just feel like the direction you go with your melodies, it is either too, it's just up there too long. Sometimes with higher registers, with higher frequencies, it can almost feel piercing a bit. Like, and don't take this the wrong way, like a little bit bothersome. Like, all right, bring it back down. It was like up here, and it was it was like, it was cool, but I think it was too much of that. There's a time and place for using that. I don't know what to call it, but I think just experiment a little bit more with your melodies to keep it subtle and soothing. Because right now I feel like it's a little bit piercing and like, yeah, it just doesn't hit. It ain't hitting yet. But I feel like once you find it, you're gonna have those melodies that have people screaming from the top of their lungs. Like that, I think that's the potential behind your tone. Like you have this kind of like whiny, like it's like a cry for sure. Like a cry out to God for sure. Quality could be better. Let's see. Mixing wise, separating layer, background vocals could also help with the fullness of the song. Yeah, so it goes back to mixing for sure. I feel like the message is great. It's deep. Like understanding the cross is very difficult. So I can agree on that. I think, again, just more getting into that pen a bit more. Like for everybody, man, writing, people sleep on delivery of your writing, man. Like I feel like with Christian rap or Christian R&B or worship, anything like that, we have a hard time like really digging into topics that people may not talk about, or if they talk about, like giving other angles or personal perspectives from this. I feel like you did a pretty good job. I feel like there's just room for growth. So I would say, man, just keep working, keep building. I want to keep like just checking out the growth and what you do with your sound. I would say the beat selection was solid, and there's still room for growth. So I'll leave it at that. Make sure y'all like this live. I feel like everybody just is growing. That's the main thing I'm encouraged about. I hear growth, I hear development, I hear connections being made. I would say for this week, man, Carrie and Walker, man, y'all got my attention. Y'all really got my attention. Keep up the great work, Walker, man. Like you said, you're going to shut it down. Like, keep dropping some hitters, promoting your music, and developing a following. We'll have a show set up in no time, man. I'm going to keep working for show. That's all I like to hear. Stay in the gym. Get those shots up. Repetition is everything, and don't be scared. Don't be afraid to put your stuff out, even when it's not the best or perfect. All you can do is put your best foot forward, which is just having that courage to just do it. But appreciate y'all tapping in. Shout out to Reed. Welcome to Orlando. Look forward to you connecting at the show. Anybody else that's pulling up to the show, look forward to y'all connecting. If you are Patreon, there will be a live stream of the show. You'll be able to see my set and see a performance from Keon and see some other special guest appearances. So don't miss out on that this Friday night. And yeah, much love, y'all. Pray for y'all real quick and we call it a night. Father God, we thank you just so much for the gifts that you've given us. May we cultivate them. May we use them and share them with people. Give us a spirit of boldness and courage to really not hold back when there's opportunity to share the gospel, to share to share our testimony, and share the message. You know, the message of the gospel is tough at times. May we not hold back in the truth, and may we make sure you get the glory in the beginning, middle, and end of our story. We love you, Lord. We thank you. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. All right, y'all. Have a great night. Let's stay tapped in. Feel free to DM me. I look forward to connecting with y'all now and in the near future. So take care. Peace out.
Bryce G, for the Lord, for the people. Let's go.